Hello YouTube, it's Friday, August the 23rd, and I'm bringing you another video of shenanigans and more shenanigans. Hello! Thanks to my few subscribers, I want to thank you all. I want to thank my cousin Brandon Kimball from Atlanta, Georgia, who's now living in Chicago. But thank you so much, sweetie, for subscribing. I appreciate it. I need the support, and I appreciate everything you all are doing. Just to give you a little synopsis of what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to enter the acting field, TV, film, radio, if that comes along. So, in the meanwhile, while I'm pursuing that avenue, I thought I'd, get on YouTube, talk a little bit about what's going on in the world, community, and just give my opinions, ask for your opinions, feedback. Some of you may like what I'm saying, some of you may not. That's cool. That's life. But anyway, letting you know, that's what I'm about. Those are my goals. That's what I'm trying to do. And I want to say hello to my little Graham twins. You know who you are, baby girls. Love you. Thanks a lot. Thanks for helping the queen strap those shoes on Sunday before church, because I couldn't reach around that ankle to get that strap to connect. But one of my baby girls helped the queen out. So thank you so much. Love you. Thanks for watching and listening to me on Facebook as well, girls, and others. Thanks a lot. And it's a slow run right now. Not many subscribers, not many viewers, but that's okay. I'm trying to network with people for them to listen to what I have to say. And like I said, I take suggestions, so feel free to, suggest a topic you want to discuss. I'm cool with all of that. Right now, I want to bring you a topic that was brought to my attention yesterday. Miss Elaine Brown, how you doing? This is for you, baby girl. This is your topic, and I'm going to bring it to the forefront today. The topic was about a young girl who kissed a girl. And Miss Elaine is not quite understanding this new fad of girl-on-girl relationships, boy-on-boy relationships. So that's going to be a quick topic today. I don't want to dwell too much on that topic because it's really not my bag to talk about kids and, homosexuality. But anyway, I'm going to give a few little commentary. We'll roll from there. Okay, a girl kissed a girl. She told Miss Elaine that she kissed a girl. And I guess Miss Elaine was, baffled by, why? And she basically told her that, well, everybody's doing it. It's the end thing. Woo, woo, woo. Okay, let's talk about that. First of all, let me say, children are going to experiment with all types of things. They're going to experiment with bad behavior, bad attitudes, sex, drugs, alcohol, smoking cigarettes, on and on. Now, as far as a child willingly following others' path because it appears to be the norm, the fad, that's a bad idea. I'll say that to any child listening, any young person listening, a preteen, teenager listening. Why do you want to do what other people are doing? Why do you want to follow in the footsteps of what other kids are doing? You don't want to do that. If you don't like a girl, if you are a girl, you don't like girls, you're not attracted to girls, don't go down that path. If you're a boy, same thing. You're not attracted to boys, because I really can't see a boy trying to kiss another boy or do anything with a boy just because other boys are locking hands. Sounds really wicked, because we both know it's always been prevalent that it was women and women that partake with one another. It's way taboo for boy and men to cross paths with one another in that way, personal relationships. But nonetheless, if you are a child, I'm telling you, it's probably not a good idea to experiment with same-sex relationships, fondling, patting, whatever. Because if it's not something you're into, that's not something you're desiring, you're not attracted to your sex, same sex, then don't do it. Don't do it. Now, another thing. Yes, you see a lot of adults, let's say, because this subject's supposed to be about kids, but mainly you see a lot of adults doing it. So, let's go there with a child seeing an adult with the same sex. Because I was thinking about this the other day when I was watching some video on YouTube a week ago. How do you explain to a child why two men are holding hands or kissing? Two women kissing, hugging, whatever. What do you say to them? I don't know what you'll say to a child. I'm just going to be truthful. Especially a small child, 3, 4 years old, 6 years old. How would you as a parent explain why two men are holding hands or kissing or live together? You know, because kids are smart. They're intuitive. They are spot on with information. They digest it because they're young. Their minds are vulnerable. They suck in everything. And I'm going to tell you something. I would not want to be in a position of having to explain to a child why two men are together, two women are together. I don't want to have to do that. I'm telling you, I couldn't see myself having to tell a child, explain to a child why they're together. Because I don't know why they're together. I can't even say. Because two men were walking down the street holding hands, kissing or whatever. I got to now explain to my child, well, they're together because they love each other. They're this. I don't know that. I don't know why those two guys are together. And there's no way I'm about to tell a kid that. Because frankly, I wouldn't be telling him or her the truth. Because I don't know. And like I said, I think there comes a time when a parent will have to talk to their kids about sex, relationships. It's up to that parent when he or she wants to talk to their kid about, you know, relationships in general and sex in general. And I can tell you, if you are heterosexual raising children, it's probably going to be difficult you trying to explain homosexuality to a child. Because if you're a Christian and you were raised that homosexuality is wrong, you know, you're going to have to try to be objective and, what's the word I'm looking for? You're just going to have to be very specific in your commentary on how you talk to your child about same-sex relationships. And frankly, Miss Elaine, I understand your concern. Why would a child want to follow in behind another child doing this behavior? Dating a girl or kissing a girl just because everybody else is doing it. But it's what people do. It's what people have been doing from the beginning of time. People watch other people. People experiment with all type of behavior, sexual behavior. And I personally wouldn't condone a child going down that road. If it was my child, if she came to me, because, you know, we don't know what children do behind closed doors or when they're away from the home. If the child came to me, if it was my own child, I would tell her, well, what are your feelings as far as the opposite for the same sex? I would start there if it was my own child. An outside child, I probably wouldn't want to even go into that conversation, just because I wouldn't want them going back telling their parent I was even talking to them about them kissing a girl kissing a girl, or a boy and a boy. I don't even want to tread down that road. I'm just keeping it 100. I don't know how Miss Elaine went on and on with that conversation, but I just know how things get back. And next thing you know, you got some parent running up on you talking about, what you doing discussing my baby kissing a girl and No, ma'am. Like I said, I understand Miss Elaine's concern. Like, what is the deal? Why is that the fad? Why is that the new thing? Same-sex relationships and courtships and on and on. And I understand that, especially with children. Because we know children are already going through a lot in their minds, their hormones. They become confused. They are easy. Some children are easily manipulated. Some kids are coerced into doing things. So that's a tricky situation. But all I can say is, I don't recommend no kid messing around with another kid, period. Sexually, period. I just don't. And I definitely don't condone two girls kissing. I understand, like I said, kids will experiment. Some will tell their parents about the experimentation. Some won't. Some parents are going to be shocked when they find out their kids are messing around with the same sex, let's say. I'm sure that would be mind-blowing, especially if you're of the Christian faith and you've raised your kids to believe in dating the opposite sex. So like I said, that's just a crazy situation. But who knows? All I can say is, I think young people under 18 need to be a kid. That's your best bet. Focus on being a kid. Now, when you get 18 and you grown and you want to experiment with the same sex, that's your prerogative. That's your choosing. But I will say this. A lot of women experiment when they're grown, maybe even when they were underage, and somewhere down the line they realize that's not for them. And maybe it took experimenting for them to say, nah, it's really not for me. And that's their choice. Because you see that a lot. You see women who date guys, and then somewhere down the line they date men. They date women, mess around, whatever. Then they realize that wasn't for them. And I know it sounds crazy to some of you. You might think, well, why you gotta go date a girl to see if you want to be with a girl when you know you like guys? Hey, I don't know. But all I can say is some women experiment and realize it's not for them. Now, as for guys, I don't tread in that territory trying to figure that out, the guy-on-guy action. I'm going to be truthful. When it comes to that situation, and I'll speak for grown men, I think once a guy experiments with a guy, I just got a funky feeling he gonna keep experimenting with guys. Now, he may claim to be bisexual, he may claim to be straight, but I just think once a man starts messing around with a man, he's already gone. That's just me. Now, I'm not saying he can't be with a woman and decide to stay faithful to women and date women only, but I just think, homosexuality is such a deviant behavior. When it comes to men doing that, being like on the down low, a lot of those men can't stop messing around with men. I don't care if they got a wife, girlfriend, what. A lot of them will continue to do that. So, kids, stay in a kid's place. Trust me. You've got years to get into all types of things as far as drinking, smoking, bisexuality, whatever. Wait till you get grown. Because let me tell you, your mind's not equipped and ready for that type of scenario. And the backlash you may get once it's out that you messed with a girl or kissed a girl, boy, whatever. And my thing is it worth the risk? And that's what you have to tell yourself. Is it worth the risk? Because just because you see other people doing it doesn't mean it's going to work in your favor because you made that choice. And that's all I'm saying on that subject. So, America, mercy. Stay safe this weekend. I'll be bringing you another video here in a minute because I want to talk about some other little things with you. So, you all stay safe. Thanks for my few subscribers. Thanks for those who viewed my videos. I thank you a lot. I appreciate it. And hey, this queen is trying to get herself in the game of TV and film, but I'm doing all I can. I'm networking and I'm praying. I'm leaning on faith because, hey, I am a child of God. I'm highly favored and I'm ready to do this. But I thank all of you. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.